And we're live. Well, good afternoon, people. It's Sunday afternoon here. Day 8 of the Go Live, and it's about the time struggles and mindset, what sacrifices you had to make when starting this business, the online business. Just before I start, yesterday was a bit of a low one for me. A bit frustrated with myself. I don't know what was. I haven't actually looked at the live, so I didn't bother going back and looking at it, so I don't know what comments or anything like that have been made. Somebody asked me what was this plaque behind me. Well, basically, just take the camera over. Always look on the bright side of life. That's from Monty Python. It's a plaque frame thing that was my father's. He had it hanging somewhere in his house, and when he died, I took it on because I'm a Monty Python fan too. I have to put it in front of me so I can actually see it a bit more. Maybe that might actually help me. Anyway, on to day 8, Go Live. Basically, the mindset when I first started this, I knew that I had to do something because what I was doing wasn't working, and as I've said before in previous Go Lives, that things weren't going to change unless I made some serious changes, and finding extra work and stuff like that wasn't going to work. So I had to find an alternative to the normal 9 to 5 and 9 to 9 or whatever, working extra hours, trying to find something that would actually give me opportunities to make more money and be kind to my aching, broken body. The changing of the mindset was basically all of the podcasts, motivational podcasts and YouTube videos, all that sort of stuff that I was watching. Watching people that I followed that gave me inspiration and were motivating. That's something I've actually realised this afternoon, that probably part of the reason I was in a low point yesterday is because normally when I do these Go Lives, even before I started doing this challenge in the last couple of weeks, was that I'd listen to somebody or watch somebody that was doing well or making success of their online business, and I'd listen to their videos, recordings, lives, whatever, and that would give me motivation, give me inspiration. It helped me to even write my own copyright and things down. I've got lots of stuff written down that I just get in my mind as the ideas for things I could write down. And I wasn't doing that. Haven't had a chance to do that in probably the last 4 or 5 days, maybe even a week. I haven't been watching other people's stuff. I've got just so much else going on with this challenge and with work and life in general, Scouts, personal life, everything. It was just finding the time to actually do those, as well as reading or listening to audiobooks, which I've been doing as well. And that was actually part of the conditions of this Go Live challenge, was actually do reading or audio reading or whatever. So that probably contributed to my low, what would you call it? Low point, I suppose, being a little bit frustrated. Anyway, I've realised that and worked on that. Last night we went out to a club to see McAllister Kemp, a band, Australian country rock band, I suppose. Took Charlotte, my daughter, out. First time she actually been to a club to see a band. She hadn't seen a band or a couple duo before, a local duo, and that was interesting because she actually went to school with their daughter, and then she ended up on stage with them for most of the night. So it wasn't really a normal going to see a band where she had to sit down and watch the band perform or get up and dance or whatever, and she did a bit of that as well. That was pretty cool, but it was nice to have a bit of a break from just constantly learning and having to take in all the stuff that I'm doing with work and with other parts of my life, trying to do training in several different places. That was the biggest problem with trying to take in all this sort of stuff. I'm doing training, ongoing training with work. Most of it doesn't even apply to my job, but it's a corporate crappy thing that I've got to do constantly. So I'm coming home from work being half brain dead, and then getting on the computer, and I'm trying to get my brain to suck in more stuff, and that's, you know, you end up with information overload. That's why I had a bit of a time off last month from doing this training, because I called it infobesity. My brain was just kaput, couldn't take any more in. Anyway, so that's what that last night helped me get away from it for a period of time, for a few hours anyway. So I actually came home not planning on getting on the computer, and ended up doing about 3 hours worth of training anyway. So I came home with a little bit more enthusiasm to do that. So I did. And yeah, so this afternoon I'm doing this go live. I'm going to catch up on the 2 that I've missed out on. And tonight we're actually going to the circus. I don't think I've ever been to the circus. Daughter's never been to the circus. It was a bit of a surprise because she didn't know we were going until yesterday. So that should be pretty cool. And you know, we've got some scout stuff to do tomorrow, and then I'll hopefully get back on the training again tomorrow. Anyway, so that's enough for me for this one, and I'll go and work out for the next one, for day 9. See you later.